This is Lesson 8, starting on page 147, Sharing Outlook Items. Microsoft Office Outlook includes features and commands that minimize user interface complexity, help people communicate more effectively, and create space for collaboration. In addition to managing your own email, contacts, and calendar, Outlook enables you to share Outlook items or delegate access to your items to another person. To mitigate privacy concerns, you can set permissions to limit how much information a delegate can view. In this lesson, you will delegate access to Outlook folders, share your calendar, and share your contacts. We will not be doing topic A, delegating access to other users, as this can be a little messy between students. So if you just skip over to topic B, which starts on page 156, this is sharing your calendar. Sharing your calendar with other users can make it even easier for your colleagues and peers to know when you are available and unavailable for meetings, tasks, or other activities. In this topic, you will share your calendar with others. Outlook, you can share your calendar with other users in a variety of ways. The two that we will be looking at is emailing your calendar and sharing your calendar. The email calendar command is used to share just a snapshot of your calendar for a specific date range as an attachment to an email message. So I'm going to go ahead and do that first. I'm going to move over to my calendar workspace. And up on my home tab, in my share command group, here we have the email calendar command. This opens up a new message form and also a window to send a calendar via email. You can choose which calendar you're going to be emailing, because remember, you can have multiple calendars here. So I'm going to use my default work calendar, and you can specify a date range that you want to email to other people: tomorrow, today, next 7 days, next 30 days. You can do your whole entire calendar, which sometimes can take a while to send, or you can specify a date range as well. So I'm going to email my calendar for the next 7 days, and then you have some detail options. From this drop down, there's 3 options here. Availability only. These will show when you're busy during specific time slots, but it won't show like the subject of your appointments or the subjects of your meetings. So it won't show any details for those events. Then you have the option of limited detail. This includes the availability and subjects of calendar items only. And then full details shows everything about the events show the times, the subject, the body text, who else is invited and attending. So it'll pretty much show every detail about that. So I'm actually going to show an example of each of these. I'm going to first choose availability only and click OK from here. So this adds a snapshot of the next 7 days. So this comes across 2 months, so just show the grid for April and May. And as I scroll down, has a little legend area showing you what each color or pattern stands for. And then as you scroll down, you can see Wednesday, April 29th. It shows when I'm free, when I'm tentatively busy, and so on and so forth. But you're not getting why I'm busy, what I'll be doing, where I'll be, only showing availability. All right, I'm going to send that out to the class just so you have an example of that in your inbox if you want to take a look at it. So this was availability only, and I'll go ahead and send that out. Then I'm going to go back into email calendar. I'm going to we did the next 7 days. And then for detail, this time we'll take a look at limited details. And I'll click OK to insert that snapshot. So you can see I still get the 2 calendar grids, but as I scroll down, you can see it gives me the subject of the events. So not only the time slot and whether I'll be busy or whatnot, it shows that subject. So vacation policy discussion, I have a few of those. I have a meeting. I have lunch, a private appointment. Also shows my hair and nails, meeting to discuss schedules, so you can get a better idea of what I'll be doing during those time slots. So I'll go ahead and send that out to everybody as well. And this was limited details. And then lastly, for the email calendar, again, that was next 7 days. This time we'll show full details. Click OK to insert that. I get my calendar grid, and then when I scroll underneath that, not only tells me the subject, it tells me where that event is going to be taking place and who else is going to be there. So this one, Lisa is going to be there. Vacation policy discussion in conference room B with Gail during that time slot. So that will show full details of all of my events on my calendar. Alright, so I'll go ahead and fill that out and send to you guys as well. And this one was full details. Okay, I'll send that out to everybody. Alright. Then we also have the option to share our calendar. And you use this command to assign permissions to grant other Outlook and Exchange users access to your entire calendar. So on my home tab in my share command group, here I have the option to share calendar. And this opens up a sharing invitation form for my calendar, and I can send it to whoever I want. Has the subject sharing invitation, and you have 2 check boxes. When I'm sharing my calendar, I can also request permission to view the recipient's calendar as well, and the checkbox to allow recipient to view your calendar. And you can also choose the details of what you want that recipient to be able to see here as well. So you have the availability only, limited details, or full details. Alright, so I'll do availability only, and I'll send that out to the class. And I'm also going to send this out to Maureen. And I'll go ahead and send that out. Okay, it didn't allow me to send to everybody. Alright, it's not going to allow me to share with everybody at once. But let's go see in Maureen's inbox if that sharing invitation was able to be sent to her. This was one I did earlier. I'll just show you this message for now since I wasn't able to send it with so many people on that sharing invitation. But in Maureen's inbox, she got the sharing invitation. This is actually for contacts, but it's the same thing. Here's the calendar. You can see Erin allowed sharing of her calendar on such and such date. This is actually what you'll be doing in your activity. And for this one, I also requested permission to view hers, so you get the allow or deny buttons at the top, and also you get at the top the option to open this calendar. So since I shared it with Maureen, when I go and open this calendar, it opens her calendar workspace, and you can see in her folder pane she now has a shared calendars tab here with my name checked off at the bottom. So I'm going to uncheck hers so only mine is shown here. And now she's able to view this one that I sent to her originally was full details. So she's able to see all of my meetings and appointments, when they're taking place, where they're taking place, who else will be meeting there as well. All right. But you will get an email message beforehand before you can access that sharing of the calendar. All right. Your next video will be Activity 8.2 on page 157.